welcome back, sleepyheads, and hey, I see those new subs and old ones. Thank you for commenting, thank you for watching my video, and thank you for liking it, checking out my other videos and whatnot. Thank you. Share to your friends and loved ones to support this channel. As you always know, watch this video, subscribe, comment. You could also check out the Discord. Yep, I'm chilling it, my man. I'm chilling it, my friend. Going back to the game, step out in the chilled air. Alright, before we go, maybe want to comment about this game? What do you think about the relationship at this point in time? Assuming you haven't finished the game yet. Or haven't really played it. Like, are they lovey-dovey? For me, I can clearly see it bright as day. Way better than Anon and Fang, Snoot game, those two are like, what? You slip up once? It's over. It's over. She pulls the drawstrings of her hoodie out, yanking it shut again. When you try moving her along, she starts dragging her tail on the ground. You're secretly enjoying this, aren't you? That hoodie isn't hiding your silly little grin. There's a wait, what? There's a table by the edge of the yard that looks pretty good. Now it's just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Alone, sitting on a picnic table in complete silence. Ingenuity. Oh my god, did I spell that wrong? Oh my god, because I was in a essay writing contest. I think I spelled ingenuity wrong, man. I'm gonna search it up later. Ingenious one-liners flow through my head like a slam poetry champion, yet I can't work up the will to say anything about the wedding to her. Guess there's always later. So Olivia, the Gator lifts her head from her roast beef sandwich, staring directly at me. What's up? How about this weather, huh? Seriously? Yes, Sandra's is our pet. It's our family dog, Pretty much family, you know what I'm saying? She's sneezing. It is dusty outside. Yeah, seriously, I'm not used to coastal towns, so this is a nice change of pace. Well, it's pretty chilly. Part of why we're the only ones out here, It is pretty empty out here today. Maybe it's like a human dino thing. More acclimated the snow. Even with the hoodie, it's a lot colder than I'd like. Oh, why'd you agree to come on outside with me? Well, you wanted to, and you? Olivia's lip quiver a little as she tries to work out words to say. If it's cold and you're cold, why not just hug already? Hey, got that huggy riz. Her mouth isn't up to the task as a flush of scarlet spreads across her cheeks and makes her pouting lips glow. Hey, stop looking at me like that. I mean, where are you from then? The Midwest? The Midwest? Only loons come from the Midwest. Oh, come on, that's not true. Alright, what was it like then? A lot of empty promises, nothing worth talking about. What was St. Hammond like before I showed up? Oh, horrible, everybody here sucked. Well, they still do, I guess, but seriously, most of the faculty had to stick up their ass and the student body was holding on for dear life. I'd do anything to get out of this place if I got to take you and Damon with me. Huh? Wow, colorful. Olivia Knife reads with a familiar voice. The sound of stone grinding on stone echoes through the courtyard as we turn our heads towards whoever said that, and it's the principal, my man. It's over. It's over. Oh, Principal Skater stands just as still as us, her face burning red. Though her jaw is moving, teeth grinding exceptionally loud as she looks at Olivia. Next to her stands a large whale dressed in formal attire. I guess Mr. Ferris is still doing that inspection. And did he hear what were you saying just now about student morale, Principal Scaler? He doesn't even look up from his clipboard as he begins jotting down something with a pencil. I said had. Ever since Principal Scaler took over as our principal, things have gotten better. Olivia's words do little to make Scaler's face lessen in both color, intensity, and heat. Yeah, I have to say, this goes way better than my old one by at least a country mile. So, Mr. Inko, would you say that your time in St. Hammond since your transfer has been both fruitful and comfortable? I mean, compared to my old school, I met good friends, I've had excellent teachers and classes, and I've had an all-around good time. Also, the cafeteria food is great here. It actually tastes like food and not microwave reheated gruel. Mr. Ferris gives me a nod and writes something else on his notepad before turning to face Olivia. What about you, Miss Olivia Halford, was it? Got any more comments regarding St. Hammond? Do be honest, if you please. Olivia shoots me a quick glance before taking a deep breath. Oh, what's she gonna say, man? What's she gonna say? Is she about to fold? Is she about to crack like an egg or fold like an omelet? Well, the school needs more handicap access ramps. Also, the elevator in the main building is busted. Sometimes I get stuck for a few minutes. Also, our PE teacher steals hats from the students and hoards them in the equipment shed. I can almost feel the heat emanating from Principal Skater's face as soon as Olivia finishes lodging her complaints. Wouldn't want to be around her after Ferris's visit is over. For his part, Mr. Ferris only nods and writes more down on his clipboard before turning back to face Skater, who does her best to turn her grimace into some kind of smile. Seems like there are some issues left over from the previous administration. Are you already taking care of correcting the issues Miss Halford has pointed out? Principal Skater nervously clears her throat. I've already sent in a request to the district to have the elevator looked at by a technician. Mr. Ferris nods and writes something else on his clipboard before clicking his pen and stuffing it in his front suit pocket. I'd like to talk to the superintendent about that request next time I'm at the office. What about this PE teacher Miss Olivia mentions? Oh, Mr. Coach Solly. Ferris raises an eyebrow. It's his legal name. I know. He checks the page and sighs a bit. Right. Ferris turns to face me. Well, that's enough about St. Hammond for the time being. Mr. Inko, how would you say things are going for you and your relationship with this student? I mean, not just as a student, but also as a growing adult. This school has really helped me learn a lot, sir. I respect the efforts of the students and faculty alike for their efforts in making me feel welcome. It's much more refined than my old school, at least. Wow, you might as well ask him for a letter of recommendation already. Huh? That's not what I was doing, Olivia? Olivia doesn't even respond to me, instead laughing quietly to herself. I'll keep that in mind. The Leviathan finishes jotting down something on his clipboard, finally turning to Principal Scaler. I think I have everything I need for the time being. So Mr. Ferris, why don't we adjourn to the faculty lounge? Of course, we can go over your future budgetary plans over a nice cup of coffee. The inspector turns away, Principal Scaler lagging behind him with a look of pure misery on her face. Oh, the misery! Don't, enemy! I wish you'd done this freshman year. With a huff and frown, Olivia stabs at her lunch trays, treating her Caesar salad like a voodoo doll. Well, look at the bright side. Mr. Brightside. Was it the Killers? Yeah. She levels her silver eyes on me but remains focused on treating her salad like its namesake. It's senior year and we're about halfway through. So we only have to put up with this place for a couple more months. She lances the largest piece of chicken, twisting her spork roughly. And? Then what? I guess, we get married? Oh, yeah, I got that. No, shotgun marriage riz. I didn't really have any concrete plans for after school other than you. Oh my god, what a beast. What do you mean? You mentioned all that stuff about making a name for yourself. I mean, yeah, when I first got here, that was the goal. But honestly, I haven't considered what I was going to do to get there. Squeaky chair sounds. It's my turn to toy with my meal. You? I plan on getting an art degree. Whoa, really? Online, of course? Oh, not like I have any other options? The only time I'm worth anything is when there's a brush in my hand. That's interesting. Only classes I'm really passing too. I nod my head in understanding, but she's talking about her future, but it sounds more like resignation than declaration. Damn! Resigning to her fate. My god. Even if that fate could be horrible. Some do, some don't. Only God knows and God will help. Help them push themselves to help themselves, pretty much. I at least have something, even if the path to my goal is vague. The morose mood leaves me at the loss of words. Damn it, I was hoping to actually use this time to... I don't know. I wanted to talk to Olivia and, ask her something. Or something like that, you know? Stupid Mr. Ferris and his workplace politics dampening the mood. Yeah, he's a bad wingman. The air between us is awkward as we pick at our lunch, and even after the bell rings and we're forced to finish eating, it's still weird. Even when I asked if Olivia would like a push to history, she just remains silent in thought. Olivia has been quiet for about 5 minutes now. Even though 5 minutes isn't that long a time, Olivia had grown so much chattier as of late, so the silence felt just a bit off-putting to me. A part of me couldn't help but wonder if it's a cold shoulder directed at me or just remaining nerves from that last conversation. No use just thinking about it. So penny for your thoughts, Olivia. Alright. Sorry, guess I'm not here right now. What were you thinking about exactly? Oh, Olivia lets out a sigh and turns her head upward so that her eyes meet mine. I really got to thinking about what we were talking about earlier. How it seems like neither one of us knows what we'll be exactly doing after school's over. Oh, he knows what he'll be doing, alright. Whoa. Alright, yeah, that. I hadn't really given much thought to the fact that I'd essentially dropped a bombshell on both of us. Now that I really stopped to think about it though, the idea that neither one of us really knows what to do after graduation is concerning. And the nice sleepyheads, everybody doesn't know what to do after. Well, not really. I was one of those people that I don't have a fucking clue. I had no plan after graduating high school, man. Straight to college, pretty much. And said, fuck it, we'll pick this course right here. You know, whatever it is. So, if I was like immortal and shit, I would have, and I had the resources, I would have tried every damn degree. Till I'm certain that maybe this is for me, you know? I'll stick around, let's see. Most seniors at least have a small idea what they'll want to do after graduation. At least I think, hell, Liz had made a full chart and timeline for herself. I mean, I always figured I'd go to college, yep, exactly, but that feels so basic for lack of a better word. There should be some kind of grander plan on what to do with the next big step in life. Well, my boy, unfortunately that's how it is, you know, either you're him or you're not. A university, a career, maybe even start. Somebody is going through the road with 20 effing humps and they're still speeding down the road, my man, outside. Makes no sense. University, a career, maybe even starting some kind of family, those are the kinds of plans that come to mind. They're all just simple platitudes at the end of the day, though. Is it even worth making plans? The more I think about it, the more likely it is that something stupid just comes out of left field and wrecks everything. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans and all. God knows. So maybe all I can really do then is live in the moment? I always hated that sort of thinking. Just to be a sitting duck for life to take pot shots at me? Nah! Just to pretending death can't show up and take me at any time? Hey, it's Olivia. Oh my god, it's Mia. And friend. Olivia stiffens her chair. Oh, hey Mia. Olivia's words are a hiss as she tries to face away from the crimson-scaled girl. Her hand shakily strain against the wheels of her chair, slowly turning it too. Got a couple of questions to ask you, Olivia. Would you like to humor me for a bit? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't mind. The parasaur saunters up and with a sway of her hip pushes me aside as she takes Olivia's reins from me. What the hell? You're insane if you think we're going with you anywhere. We? He looks down to Olivia and back at me. We. He's funny. We're just going for a little girl talk. No boys allowed. Sorry. You're up for that, right, Liv? She puts a hand on her shoulder and cocks an eyebrow back at me like she knows something. So yeah, we'll just be a moment. Don't worry, that pretty little head of yours, you know? I'm left gawking. Confused as the two head off in another direction. Sorry, I have intentional Tourette's. Olivia doesn't seem to know what to say or do either, so she just goes along with the parasaur reading her way away. Part of me wants to give chase, but a side eye, bombastic side eye, that Mia sends back at me forces me to stop. I feel useless as I watch the two turn the corner. My thoughts of what I want to do going after the pair are betrayed by my body still frozen by the icy glare from Mia. Damn it, I'll just get to class and ask what this is all about later. By the time I get to Prockling's history class, I'm half expecting to find Olivia already waiting for me, some kind of remark primed and ready to be spoken to me. But instead, she isn't there. I reluctantly take my seat, tapping my foot impatiently. Even when the bell comes and goes, there's still no sign of her. Shit. I shouldn't have let Olivia go with her alone. I'm scratching my head, everybody, if you hear it. What the hell was I thinking? Yeah, I was like, man, should have fought back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm drinking like a cup of hot choco. Ouch. No, pretty much hot Milo. Let's go with that. I really didn't want to cut class, but I can't afford anything bad happening to my bae. Nope, I can't sit and do nothing. I shoot my hand up into the air, causing Miss Brockling to pause mid-lecture. Yes, Mr. Nito? Miss Brockling, can I please be excused? Why? Class barely started a few minutes ago. Because I shat myself. Fuck, I'm halfway out the door already. I love Miss Brockling, man. Her expression or reaction. Where did they go? There's not a soul to be found anywhere. If I were a bitch, where would I harass somebody in secret? Shoot, whatever's between them, I hope it isn't turning physical. I mean, she wouldn't, would she? My hands clenched tighter and tighter as I focused on walking faster. Finally, something snaps me out of my trance, the faint sound of squeaking metal. I've heard that sound before. I turned towards the source just beyond the door of a nearby classroom. Judging by the paraphernalia covering the door, I think this is the algebra room. I grab the handle and haphazardly throw the door open, praying that I'm not about to rudely interrupt a teacher for the second time today. Looks like shit, how am I should be happy it's done. Two heads turned to me in a mix of anger and surprise, and they're the heads of the girls I was looking for. It's like a sudden three-way standoff. I was definitely not intended to be a factor in whatever this is. I really should have thought about that before barging in. Thank Raptor Jesus she's okay. What the fuck are you doing here? I should ask you two the same question. Oh my god, look Baldy, now's not the time. Don't talk to him like that. Yeah, or what? I told you not to be followed. You were there when he left, he just heard you screaming like a maniac. I've been forgotten already. Hey! Why are you two in an empty classroom yelling at each other? The two fall deafeningly silent, unwilling or unable to speak. I notice a piece of paper in Mia's hand, looks like something's drawn on it. The style is different, but it's unmistakably one of Olivia's works. Mia, why do you have her drawing? The power source stops blinking for a few seconds before shoving the paper in her jacket. Before I can question it any further, Olivia speaks up. Inko, why did you come here? You seem like you were in trouble? How touching. Well, we're all in trouble now. We? Yeah, dumbass. I don't have time for this. Hot Wheels, fill him in. What's the big issue? What's happening? Olivia claws at her armrest again. She looks ready to cry. Hey, where'd all your vicious bravado go? Are you afraid to tell him? Afraid of what he'll think? Shut up! Precious, fine, I'll say it. Mia turned to me with a malicious grin. I know about what this prick did during the yearbook art contest. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't give two shits. But then it hit me. Holy shit, she can just get away with it. Now, how crazy is that? She pauses, goading me to say otherwise, but I bite my tongue. Like a shark smelling blood, she starts to signal at me, continuing her taunts. Then one thing leads to another, now we're helping each other out. After all, if the school found out, it'll leave a permanent mark on her unemployable ass. What? Yours too, probably, since you're involved in all? My teeth creak painfully from my clenched jaw, and yet the blood drained from my face. What a bitch! I'm sorry, I gotta say the B word, man. Oh my lord. I'm talking about the record, you mouth breeder. Art's her big break, right? Skipping the whole rigmarole, the gist of it's simple. So Olivia draws up some BS group projects for me, and some friends of mine turns them in, and I make sure the whole incident goes away. I manage to earn back some of the feeling in my consciousness, just long enough to defy her. Woman that's blackmail and cheating, that's wrong. Oh my god, that's fucking precious. Mia blinks a few times before turning to look at Olivia, then back to me, then back to Olivia. What, are you disappointed in her now? I bet you made her pinky swear she would never do anything like that again. She leans closer to me, Fox whispering. Well, sorry to break the news, wait, fall? Whoa. Is it fall? Sorry, I gotta break the fucking ice here, mate. Pronunciation. Because it's fall pass, right? It's fall. Or foe. Foe whispering? But your friend here is a liar. No, listen, I wouldn't be... She was threatening me. Threatening, honey, if we were swapped, you'd see my ass hang. All I'm doing is making things better for the both of us. Not my fault you tried to get away with cheating. You think a cripple like you would have more shame than that? I watch Olivia's eyes start twitching. Mia's really starting to get to her. I'd be like, Mia, bitch. Listen, you're not so high in a high pedestal yourself, my man. Oh man, you're not a saint here. So honestly, I can't believe you're the one who's criticizing all about cheating and whatnot. You know, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Shamelessness. I can't let her keep talking to her like that. Mia, just stop it, okay? She really doesn't need this right now. Can't you both just walk away and pretend this never happened? Shit, Inko, you're good. Huh, you hear that, Olivia? Oh wait, but I didn't mean... Olivia's staring at me with a look of betrayal that threatens to tear my heart in two. God damn it, why can't I stop talking for once? Mia waves me off, turning to face her target once more. I bet you love to walk away from this, but you can't really walk, huh? I'm sorry. But things just don't work out that way, do they? Oh, that's why you didn't want Inko knowing you're still a dirty cheater. Shut up! Oh, relax, it's not a big deal. No, I'm sick of this. You already admitted it, art's my big break. You're only doing this because art is all I have. Your record is fucked, you lose nothing if you get caught, it's Tuesday for you. But me, it's all I have. You're embarrassing yourself. You know I can't lift or run or carry or dance or fucking anything you do on a daily basis without even thinking about. I can't ever do anything else because of these fucking legs and this fucking chair. Why can't any of you just leave me alone? I just want to draw for God's sake. Mia rolls her eyes and takes a step closer to Olivia. That's a nice outburst and all, sweetie, but I really thought you were smarter than this. Olivia wipes away her eyes with her sleeve. What? Mia takes another step forward. Think, handbag, would I really go through the trouble of making you do this junk for middling grades? If your work were crap, you wouldn't have a record to hold over you. Everyone knows you're the best artist in this place. You're just a retard about it. Olivia's mouth hangs open, but no words come out. You're the kind of idiot to let this sort of comment get to you, so let me be the first to say. Congratulations, Olivia. You have a fan. Anyways, Inko, oh crap, distraction aside, you're in on it now too. You don't want Olivia to starve now, would you? Her words, not mine. Say a damn word about any of this and she's doomed. You understand me? I try to muster up words of defiance, but just past Mia's stare of death, I spot Olivia's horrified expression. Hello, Baldy. I'm waiting for your answer, Skinny. I honestly don't know what to say or do in this situation. No? Excuse me? Let me think this over with Olivia. Think this over, you dense motherfucker or something. This is a simple yes or no question. You can't seriously freaking... Mia pinches the bridge of her snoot and lets out a tired sigh. Fine. The two of you talk it over and reach some kind of resolution. But that don't change the fact of what I said earlier, Inko. Don't say I don't do nothing nice. You don't. But think carefully, amigo. You both got a hell of a lot more to lose than I do. Mia only gives me and Olivia one final glance before unceremoniously leaving the room. Takes me a bit to recover my thoughts. I never thought Mia would go this far. And Olivia right now, she must be... Damn. Yeah, this gotta be... Being blackmailed, my man. Worst scenario. Destroys her confidence, destroys her trust, destroys pretty much a lot of things. I stand up from the floor, slowly approaching the alligator. He looks like a mess. Why? Why did you have to come in here? I'm sorry, I was just so worried about what Mia could have been doing to you and I wanted to make sure you were alright. Olivia grips her armrest. I was alright, I had it handled with Mia. But to basically be her slave, doing all of her work? Not all of it, just whatever she needs to pass. I'll take the seat next to her there. She threatened me that she'd go to Scalar and spill everything. And if Scalar knew that I swapped the art, she'd know that it was with you. I couldn't let her do that to us, so I got desperate, told her to do anything she wanted. That's how I got mixed up with her. I let out a deep and heavy sigh. Olivia, I can understand why, but I heard how Mia was treating you before I came in. Even when you're doing her work to save her skin, she said treating your art and more importantly, you like garbage. That's kind of disrespectful, you know. You better be kissing my fucking tail for this, you know? My words ripped through the Gator's girl's fragile heart, her face contorting in a fierce snarl even as her eyes grow wet. You're miserable. You know that. Olivia looks away from me, her face scrunching up as tears well in her eyes. I don't know what to do. And I don't even know I can trust her to keep her word. And now that you know what's going on, Mia has a noose around both of our necks. The gravity of the situation settles in. It feels like something in me is both frozen over in a blaze. There's only 6 months left in the semester. It's not like she's asking for something impossible. Her eyes regain some fire, she smiles. I'll just have to tough it out, keep making art to shut her up until this whole stupid thing can blow over. She's been going through this for so long and she's still... I'm out of options, and so is she. I just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Why not tell Skater about what Mia's making you do? Skater, are you out of your mind? You saw how she handles things around her, especially with that auditor breathing down her neck. I'm trying to avoid getting caught. Right. Okay. Mr. Leon? For a split second, I see her mask crack, her real worry evident in those silver eyes shaking. No. Olivia makes a show of clearing her throat. Mr. Idigan doesn't need to hear this either. You know he'd be able to... I can do this on my own. Her balled up fist quake wildly after the slam into her armrest, and the Gator girl does her best to hide her wince. I really don't think we can fix this if we're not working together. There's nothing to fix, my man. I told you I have it under control. Just please, Inko, I need you to trust me on this. Don't ruin this for me. I do trust you. Her voice is softening as if she's been fully drained now. I can handle it, I told you. Her fists unfurl and continue shaking. I take one of her hands, ignoring her indignant sputters as I delicately cradle it in my palm. Her protests die down to a pained whine when my thumb ever so slightly presses down on a joint. All this time you've been doing your best, Olivia. My soft words draw out an even softer breath from her. Mia has had me drawing for her group almost daily. It must hurt a lot after so long. Maybe it does, but it's nothing I can't work through. Why can't you trust me to help then? It's not that I don't trust you, Inko. It's that I did trust everyone else. So please stop asking about fixing me. Or fixing things, I mean, you know? Is that what this is about? Olivia's burning out at this point. She's already hurt badly. I can feel her hands still shaking. It's beyond the point that either of us alone can handle. I let go of Olivia's hands, watching as she takes back her hand and settles it against her chest. I hook a nearby chair leg with my foot and drag the seat closer. Close enough that I can sit down right next to the baryonyx. I'm sorry. Inko? I find that being next to her like this makes it easier for what I'm about to say. Breathe in, breathe out. Meeting her eyes once again, I speak my honest thoughts. Mr. Leon can help Olivia. Her teeth grind together as though contemplating mauling my face off. Please hear me out. I want to trust you, Inko, but I'm just scared that Itakin will hate me forever for this. He's the only one that's ever made me feel like my art is worth something. I can't lose him. Look, we can get you out of this, my woman. Of course, Itakin will understand, even go to bat for you. If you're the one to speak up, it means you're the one getting back at Mia. She won't have power over you. I can't just give it all up like this. How can I trust you with my entire future? You have nothing to lose. I have everything. Can you trust Itakin? Will you really just let that happen? Mia has no reason to not throw you under the bus, does he? Of course not. Mr. Itakin is the only teacher that's never given up on me. I'm here with you too. You're not alone, Olivia. I love you. Hey, oh god damn, man, this is getting too spicy. But you need to accept our help. Please. Olivia looks me in the eyes for a few seconds before sharply snapping her face downward. Olivia. I get up from my chair and reach out to grasp her shoulder to try and comfort her somewhat. It's okay, I'm here for you. Olivia's shaking lessons giving me hope that my words were starting to reach her, but not 2 seconds after those thoughts crossed through my mind, Olivia's shaking resumes once again. The shaking is followed by sniffling, at which point I noticed tears rolling down Olivia's snout and falling right into her lap. Before I can finish my words, Olivia lunges forward and wraps her arms around my abdomen, bringing me forward and burying her face into my stomach. At which point she begins to let out what I can only describe as a pain-filled wail. At first, I'm left utterly frozen in place, hands raised and eyes wide. Nothing in my life has ever prepared me for a situation such as this. No, Inko, you know what to do. I place my other hand on Olivia's other shoulder and slowly take a single knee, bringing me to eye level with her. Whoa! Then without saying a word, I tighten my embrace, allowing her arms to wrap around my neck as I wrap my arms around hers. My waist is pulled closer too by her boa-like tail that's become an impromptu belt harnessing me to the Gator girl. There's a distinct thumping in my chest, rhythmic and relaxing. The realization that it's her heart sets my face ablaze but also brings a smile to my lips. I close my eyes and let myself become lost in the warmth of Olivia's embrace. When we break apart, I check on our time limit. Alright everyone, I'm gonna end this video right here. If you like the video, subscribe. You know the drill, my man. This is what it is. Thank you for watching. And yeah, sweet dreams everyone. Bye.